All right, away we go. A Wednesday podcast for you as we record this. The snow falling again, but don't get concerned. What's up, Al?
Oh, hi there, Jerry. I was listening to Theo Vaughn podcast yesterday, and he had a breathing expert on,
Okay.
and I was a little confused.
How to breathe?
Yeah,
Or like the proper way to breathe?
yeah. Like, how did you? If I were to say to you, Jerry, what's the proper way to breathe? What would you say?
In through the nose. Yeah. I
But,
don't know. Whatever happens next happens. I don't know. I don't think about it much.
but where do you exhale?
Nose.
Yeah, that's the proper way. I always thought you, and I believe I do breathe in through the nose and
Yeah.
out through the nose. But I always thought that you were told, like, breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth.
Well, maybe when you're doing meditation.
That's what he said. If you're doing specific
Yeah.
techniques for that, you would do that. But when you sleep at night, you're supposed to breathe in the nose, out the nose.
Well, you are sleeping. How can you control that?
Well, the way you would control it is if you're not doing that and someone who sleeps near you or observes you sleeping and they see you with your mouth open doing certain,
Duct tape it shut?
not duct tape, but they have mouth tape for that.
Yeah. Interesting.
And that supposedly you get a more rejuvenated sleep when you're breathing in through your nose, out through your nose.
Yeah, I'm going to worry about not waking up 16 times a night first. Once I get that settled, which
To
I
pee.
feel like I'm in pretty good shape right now.
Okay.
I'll worry about the other thing. But I don't know that I sleep with my mouth open. I don't think I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. I'm thinking maybe I need to tape my mouth shut one night just to.
Or video yourself. Find out.
Yeah, that seems weird. I don't know that I want to see
Of
myself.
all the things that you've done, that's not one of the weirder ones.
I don't know if I want to see myself sleeping.
I didn't say record yourself nude doing things to yourself. I said
Yeah.
record yourself just sleeping.
And see if
You'll
I go.
hear about the snoring and you will see how you're if comfortable, not comfortable, mouth open, mouth closed, and you'll get a better idea.
Yeah. So I don't know if you're out there and you're having a rough nights where you sleep but you're still exhausted. Maybe
Yeah.
tape your mouth shut.
Okay. Fair enough. I'm sure there's a lot of people out there saying that to their significant others these days, not because of sleeping either.
But you got to you got to pick actual mouth tape. Otherwise,
Yeah, you rip the skin off your
You
face.
rip the skin off your face.
Imagine someone putting Gorilla Tape on their,
Yeah,
on their
no,
face.
no.
Oh, my God.
No, you
What
have
a
to use
mess.
like mouth tape.
Yes, of course.
I guess 3M, they make all sorts of tapes.
Okay.
They make a mouth tape. There's the one that Gio's brought up and Joe Rogan has brought up called hostage tape. It's just a brand name of
Mhm.
putting things on your face.
Interesting name.
Yeah. But I mean, again, like sometimes I feel like we look for things to focus on.
Yeah.
Right?
Well,
Like,
he just did a podcast on nose breathing.
yeah, full like 90 minutes.
Right. And you listened
And
to
I
it.
listened to it, yeah. Because it was all breathing, all about breathing.
That's
and,
one of those where I say to you, so how are we going to label this wonderful podcast today? How to select eggs. Boy, can't wait to turn that one on. The same thing I would think if I saw Theo Vaughn talking about nose breathing. All right, I'm out.
No, it was Theo Vaughn speaks to a breathing expert.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just not interested.
And I was like, I'll give this a shot.
Oh, you've got the time. Why not?
And the guy was engaging enough that I listened the whole way. You know,
That's a big part of it.
I listened on 1.5 speed,
Yeah,
so
no,
it was
I
a
hear
little
you.
faster.
Yep, understood.
But I felt like he was doing different breathing techniques. And then he was also talking about this guy's like about air quality in different places, like
Sure.
hotel rooms
Yeah.
and airplanes and things. And the guy goes, I travel with this meter. That guy's measuring
To
air
see
quality.
the type of oxygen
Yeah.
he's got. Wow, that's interesting.
Yeah, that seems like, wow, we're measuring
I didn't know they
the
made
air.
that.
Me neither.
So, like, I have in my basement where I built out a makeshift studio, which is when I'm home, like I was Monday, where I do the show from. It's a basement, so it at times, depending upon the dehumidifier working properly or whatever, it can feel like a basement. Other times, it feels like you're in a regular room in a house. I spent I think like $400, nothing crazy, $300 or $400 on an air purifier that really seems to work, and I notice a difference when it's on. What's interesting is when I would do pre and post game for the Cowboys from down there, I can't have that on because of the noise.
Yeah.
And so I'll keep it on until we start. Then I turn it off, and I notice about an hour in, I notice a difference. Like the air quality can't be great down there without that on. I didn't know you could buy a device though for it.
Yeah, me neither. He says he takes it with him on the road all the time
Interesting.
just to see.
And then what does he do if he ends up in the hotel room where the air quality's not up to his standards? Go to a different hotel? Did he
No,
say?
I think he just knows then why he might be feeling a certain
Okay.
way or sleeping, getting not as
Because that's really interesting too. Think about all these college and professional teams that have nutritionists on staff, they have trainers on staff. They're trying to come up with the perfect schedule to get their athletes to be at peak performance for game time. I wonder if they have sleep experts on these teams that do things like that to know, hey, we can't stay at that hotel again because the last time we did, the guys just weren't into it, and now they know why. The air quality wasn't as good.
yeah.
That's really interesting.
And he said that there are certain airlines that have really good air quality and other airlines with very bad air quality.
What did he say about Breeze Airways?
He didn't get into them.
Okay.
He didn't give any specifics yet. He said he wants to compile the data and make sure he's not trashing somebody.
What do you think one of these devices costs?
I don't know. I don't even know what
would you call it? Air
don't know if it's
quality
device, measuring device.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Air quality measuring.
Yeah, the air quality measurement device. There
How
you
much?
go. Damn. If you want a good one,
Yeah.
$2,400.
Oh, what if I want not
and
a
they've
good
got just like much smaller handheld ones.
Yeah.
$200.
That's probably the one he has because he says he packs it on a trip with him.
I mean, but all kidding aside, when you look at these, that's cheap. I mean, these are basically between $400 and a few $1,000s. There's only a couple here for like $200. That's really interesting.
Yeah. If it means something to you, maybe it's a good investment for people.
Yeah. Now, I suppose. I mean, they have one, but this one's you got to hook up. We want a portable one. Like they got it, but like I don't think this one's good. If I'm looking at ones for $400 to $2,000, one for $59.
Yeah, no way.
What is that really measuring?
Nothing.
Okay. I wish he would have given the one he uses.
He didn't say.
He didn't say.
He just said I have a measuring device.
Okay.
He didn't give a brand name.
This is really cool. They sell a plug-in. It's a CO2 detector. It's an air quality monitor, and it also gives you the humidity measurement.
You can measure everything.
Yeah, it's pretty neat, actually. Yeah, maybe get one of those.
You can measure it all.
Just plug it right into the wall.
Yeah.
Okay.
I heard this morning on the call-in line, a fellow named Steve in Arizona called me, Jerry.
Okay.
He says he listens to both the warm-up and the podcast
Nice.
in Arizona, and he just wanted to pitch Arizona to us.
You don't have to pitch it. I'm in.
Because what he said was, I guess I was complaining about anywhere you move, there's something.
For sure. Yeah, we were talking about the extreme heat and the dust storms out there.
Yeah, so he said he lives about 35 minutes west of the airport,
Okay.
Scottsdale, Phoenix Airport.
Yeah.
And he said they don't get dust storms there. The dust
Really?
storms are more down south.
Okay.
He said there's no tornadoes, no earthquakes, no hurricanes, no snow.
It sounds like Shangri-La.
He just said,
Just the summer's hot.
he goes in the summer, just, don't go outside.
Don't melt.
Don't melt. Yeah.
Right. Don't go out barefoot.
Yeah. And I was like, that did sound like a pretty good.
Well,
pitch.
I've always said that if we go somewhere, the idea for me would be, especially if it was Arizona, which I do think is on the table for me in the future at some point. I do think what's on the table for me would be living out there for a lot of the year and coming home and spending not all of the summer, but spending enough time in the summer in this area to still see family and friends. Like I don't want to completely close that chapter of my life if hopefully my parents are still alive and my sister's still here and my brother's still alive and doing well and my aunt and my cousins. I would still like to come back, but I'd like to do it in the summer and maybe the holidays. That's different. Sure, maybe we want to come back for Thanksgiving or Christmas, but I would just like to be somewhere where I know it's going to be nice and you can live your life. Like, did you ever think about, and I don't know why I was thinking about this yesterday because I was driving to Rutgers and I turned the radio off and got deep into thought on things. Did you ever think about how many days in a life you have and how many of those days, let's say starting with adulthood after you graduate college, when you really just become a worker and then a family man or whatever you might be, how many days are taking away from you because of bad weather and the lack of something to do? And for lack of a better term, the day becomes a waste of productivity and time. It's a lot in this area.
Oh, for sure. A lot.
It is. And I'm not saying going out and playing golf is like the most productive day at all, but For me, it is, and it's clarity, and I'm doing something I enjoy, and you get exercise doing it. For you, it might be longer walks down the shore with the dog when it's 75 and sunny, and girls are in bikinis, and you're smiling, and it's
Oh
just
yeah, Jerry.
you feel alive, as opposed to how many days we get in the course of a year, and then multiply that times hopefully 60. How many days of your life are wasted because the weather sucks?
Yeah, a lot of them.
Now, if you live in Arizona, how many more days you gain? It's a different life.
Then what do you got to have like two places to live? That seems
Well, so I think, yes, I've thought of that too. And there's a couple of things there. Number one, they have places that you can rent for. I wouldn't come here for 12 weeks, but if I was going to come back to, let's say, this area for 6 to 8 weeks in the summer, I think there are like mini suite hotels for longer stays. You can stay with family, different period. There are different ways you can do it. I don't know that I would maintain a second residence.
yeah.
It's just too expensive.
I also wonder too, like even where I am in Bradley Beach, down the shore, condo, the majority of the people in my building, that's their second home.
Yeah.
But I would worry like when we had this snow and all, like what's
What's waiting for you when you get here?
is my house leaking? Is there ice?
Did a pipe burst?
Yeah, like there's so many different things that
Yeah.
even if you had a home, like people go, I have a home in Florida or in the Carolinas or Arizona. What's going on? Is there a scorpion running rampant in my home in Arizona?
Right. You wouldn't know. And
I
then when
als-
you get in there, how do you know one's not in there?
Yeah, I wouldn't want the responsibility of two places.
Yeah, I hear you. It's not easy unless you're back and forth a lot
Yeah.
or renting it out and you've got someone in charge paying attention.
Yeah.
Like for me, let's say I bought your place in Bradley Beach and you moved to Florida and you were done, you retired. And I was fortunate enough to buy your place in Bradley Beach. But you know what? The idea is to only use it in the summer, and I'm going to rent it. It'll be a winter rental. But my brother lives 20 minutes away. Maybe give him a fee, a monthly fee. Go check in on it once a week.
Yeah.
I'd be okay with that.
Yeah. I think you'd have to.
But that's the only
Do
way I
that.
think I could do that.
Yeah. Yeah. I'd be worried. My sister has a friend. They have, as a couple, they live in New Jersey.
Okay.
They rent a place. They rent an apartment in Naples, Florida, year round.
Your sister.
My sister's friend.
Oh, your sister's friend.
So they go visit a lot.
Yeah.
So they have the apartment year round. It's not a house that they have to put money into.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Smart.
And if you get a yearly rental, like if you go to any of these places where the snowbirds go and you just want to rent for part of the year,
They're gonna kill you.
Yeah, they jack up the price. Like the Jersey Shore. Oh, you want to rent a place in July and August? It's $15,000,
Right.
something stupid. So
Well, maybe 20,000 for the year. So we know someone's in it.
yeah, I think that when they first got it, they were paying, I think, 22 grand maybe for an apartment. So 24 grand a year. They go down often, but it's
You're not
not
tied to it.
Yeah, it's not their place. If the water heater breaks while they're gone,
Yeah.
okay, not my problem.
That is true.
You know,
I like that. I actually like
Yeah.
that idea. You
that
know?
seems like a pretty good idea.
Like, even if you got, so if my younger son ends up going to college somewhere, I don't know if we're going to go follow him there just because if he's going to be competing in sports, we would like to see it. But maybe that's a way to go too. I've always thought about just like leaving this area and buying something where he is. Maybe that's what we do. We just rent something
Yeah,
and shuttle back and forth as much as we need to. That's interesting.
yeah, not a bad move.
No, it's not. I mean, depending on if the rent's going to be $4,000 a month, it doesn't work. But for what you were just
Yeah.
talking about, it does make sense, especially if you're going to start to tally up how much you're going to spend in hotel fees. I'm sure it's less, obviously, staying in the hotel, but you don't have the freedom to just come and go as you please.
Yeah.
Interesting.
If you were selling your place, Jerry, you're going to sell your home.
Mm-hmm.
Would you negotiate with the realtor what price they would like? You can
Well,
do that now with realtors. I wonder how many people do.
You can. The reason I can't really give you a great answer on that is the woman we've used for our last two deals is a friend of my wife's, and she automatically takes a good portion of the commission off.
Oh, she does.
Yeah. So I wouldn't. Is it free? No. But is it less than everyone else is paying? Yeah, it is.
They say like 5%.
Yeah. So
So-
it's usually 2.5 to 2.5 for either
Yeah.
side. We have not paid that.
I wonder Yeah, that's so interesting now. It'd be kind of like if you go to a realtor and go, "Hey, listen, this place is going to sell in, you know, this weekend."
Yeah.
I'm like, we can't give you $40,000.
Mm-hmm. I'll give you 3%. And if you don't like it, I got a million other realtors I will shop this to.
Yeah,
You really should be in control when you think about it.
yeah. They really got to get to the point where it's a fee, not a percentage
I,
of.
I'm with you. Now, that said, there is a lot of work that goes into it.
Right, but no more work for a $2 million house than a
Oh, I agree with that.
$700,000
Right.
house.
There's the idea that if someone sells a $3 million home and they get, for math's sake, 2% on that, 2% is going to be 600. No, not 600. That'd be $60,000 just for their side. It'd be 120,000 in commissions if it's 4%. There's no reason they should get 60,000 for selling that home, and yet they sell a house for $500,000 and they only end up with $10,000. You're doing the same work.
Yes.
It's just that the house is bigger. I'm with you. I agree with that.
Yeah.
I do. And by the way, you know who I heard doing a radio advertising?
Who?
Was your guy, Rob Sells New Jersey.
Is that right?
I heard his ad on 101.5 New Jersey. 101.5. Yeah. Radio advertising. It was a 10-second little spot.
So Rob Sells New Jersey isn't really just the one guy, Rob. It's his team, I believe.
Okay.
That
Well, whatever.
He's got a team of
His
people.
face is on the billboard. His team
Yeah.
screws up. He screws up.
Yeah, that's true. Rob Sells New Jersey. He wants all of New Jersey, whether you're at the bottom of near Cape May or at the top near the state border.
I heard. Now, I don't know. So I told you my wife's friend is a realtor. She told me his plan is Rob Sells America.
Damn. Rob sells Mars. He'll be the first realtor.
He's got homes in Montana ready to go.
Yeah, he'll go.
Movie in tomorrow.
He will. Yes, because all he does. This is what I should do. Al sells New Jersey, or and then someone calls, or Al sells America. Al and Jerry sell America. They call us. They'll be like, "Oh, you want a place in Montana?" That'll be, hey, Jerry, call some guy in Montana.
Just go to realtor.com and come up with a house.
Yeah. Hey, I got a lead for you, but you're gonna have to pay me on it.
You don't pay on a lead. You got to sell the house
if it sells.
If it sells, yes.
But if I bring you somebody, and I bring this realtor in Montana, a customer, and he buys,
for sure,
we got to get something.
Whatever happened to Foxtons, and then it became YHD? Remember, they were the flat fee online realtor company.
Yeah, I don't know.
Did someone buy them out just to get rid of them?
Probably,
because I think that was her. I remember when we first bought the house previous to this one. I remember looking on that a lot and coming up with. We ultimately never bought a house through that, but it was like it saved you money.
Yeah, other people have said that they didn't use a realtor to sell. They used a lawyer, and it was cheaper.
That's okay. I could see that.
I don't know. I wouldn't want to screw it up either.
Well, the lawyer should protect you in a lot of ways with that. But the problem with selling it yourself is you got to show your own house. I want someone else to show it, and I want to leave. You don't like my house. You don't like don't insult me.
Isn't it beautiful? No,
it's ugly.
Do you guys love it?
It's a weird thing, right? When the owner's sitting right there.
It smells like a dog in here. No, it doesn't.
Actually, a wet dog.
Cancel the open house. My dog's wet.
Someone get me the air monitor.
It smells like a fresh dog in here.
What would you do if someone walked into your place, was for sale, and they turned on the air measurement monitor?
Like, this place, a lot of dog hair in here.
I was going to say, how much like dog dander and hair do you think is in the air in your condo? Has to be a lot.
I have a really good air filtration unit.
Okay.
And I will say this is interesting because I go down in my basement and look at my the filter for the AC / It's always clean.
Really?
Yeah, I don't understand.
That's interesting.
Unless that air filter must be
because you say
good.
your car is filled with hair, right?
Oh, my car is filthy.
That's amazing.
And when I vacuum, oh my goodness.
Oh, I'm sure.
Oh,
you make a wig.
Make
a nice dog wig for yourself.
I said I made myself a little dog wig, Jerry.
You could.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, let's do the warm-up program.
Yes.
Now, tomorrow you're in for Geo.
Yes. CeeLo in for me.
CeeLo in for you. So I've got CeeLo in the warm-up. You with Boomer.
Correct.
I always love when you have a show planned out when you're working in place of Geo and you've got all your topics laid out for the top of the hour, longer segments, the shorter, and then Boomer just blows through all of them. The first segment,
The first
that is my
15 minutes.
favorite.
All right, guys, have a great day. See you next. I'll see you tomorrow.
Or I'd be like, we did this yesterday, Jerry, and we're not doing this today. What
Yes,
else you got?
I know.
It's going to be awesome.
Well, I think I have a pretty good feel on what they did today.
Okay.
And so, like, I'll stay away from the butthole conversation, as you guys covered
already.
at 9:55 today. I'll figure something out. I also have an idea that's relatable to you,
Ooh, nice.
which I don't know if it's going to be ready for Friday, if not maybe Monday. And I am
Okay.
going to reach out. I don't think we'll get them, but I'm going to reach out to the Devils to see if they can get Jack Hughes in here on Monday.
Jack Hughes.
Yeah, tomorrow. They play tonight, then they're on the road in Pittsburgh tomorrow night, so that's obviously out tomorrow and Friday. But there's a little bit of a gap, I think, from Saturday to Tuesday.
Mhm.
I think Monday's an all. I'm sure it's a long shot because he's been all over the world.
Yeah.
But it is the New York area, and I'm gonna just whatever see if I can get him for 9:00 on Monday.
Jack Hughes.
So
You have
we'll
a
give it a try.
contact at the Devils? Do you know the?
I
PR
have
person?
email addresses for the two PR guys. You know, like I said, it's a long shot, but why not
It's a
at
long
least?
shot.
Why not try?
They say, Jerry, you miss all of the shots you don't take.
That is correct.
Michael Jordan.
None of them go in.
Yep.
That's true.
Wayne Gretzky. One of them said it.
I think they both might have
They
actually.
both did. And
Yeah.
Michael Scott on The Office also used that as
Oh,
his
there
own.
you go. Maybe he said it first.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, you and Lepresti at 5.
All right, Jerry. We'll see you tomorrow morning then.
So